Today we're going to be talking about the daily workload and schedule for my second grader. Stick around. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shardae Henry, and I am a homeschool mom to 5 children. They are 8, 5, 3, and 6-month-old twins. My 8-year-old is in the second grade. I would say more like 2.5 grade, if that matters. I don't know. My 8-year-old's in the second grade. Let's just put it that way. And today I'm going to discuss what she typically does during the day. So she wakes up and she gets herself together, and then she typically starts on a morning chore. I don't have like on this day she does this, on this day she does this. I just make it a point to say, well, today you're going to do this. Not every Monday she's going to be working on a certain thing. I'm also in the process of like training. So sometimes she's working on the same chore every day so that I can make sure that she's doing it to satisfactory. Another thing that she does is I will start the laundry and then she loads it up with clothes and she changes it over to the dryer once they're done. And then I fold them and I put everything away. So we do a load or two of laundry every single day. After that, by then I'm done with feeding the twins and cleaning up the kitchen, and we typically have breakfast, and then we get started with Bible. I just read this to them, one story, nothing extravagant, and then we discuss it. If the Holy Spirit downloads anything to me that I should discuss with them, then we'll talk about it. Other than that, we just kind of talk about who was in the story and what happened. After we read the Bible, we go over the date and we sing a song. Typically, it is a children's song, something that I think will be helpful to them once they get older. I find that when I'm going through trials and tribulations, a lot of times I'll think of those songs that I learned when I was in Sunday school. So I'm implementing some of that into our morning time. Then she reads the Apostles' Creed. She doesn't really need to trace her name, but sometimes I'll have her trace her name. I'll let her decide. And then that's it for her. Then she will go and do one of these. I got this from Teachers Pay Teacher. I do have one for every month, but these are just still from March and she's been working through them. She doesn't do it every day. She only does this if we get to a point in where I'm still working with her brothers. So that is what she does in the morning. Then she will work on things that she does not need me for, which is, she moves on to handwriting, and we're using the Good and the Beautiful. So once she's done with handwriting, I'm typically done with her brothers, and we move on to subjects that we can all do together, which is, this is what her brothers also sit for. We are going through Amazing Africa by Amber O'Neill Johnston, and then science. By this time, we are either ready for, and then we'll do World Watch News. So by this time, we are ready for either snack and or recess, or we're ready for lunch. So on a typical day, it would be after this, we are breaking for snack and recess. Then around 11, we are doing math. And on Mondays, she actually does math facts that stick. And then Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, we are doing Apologia and math, and then the game for math facts that stick and the review sheet. So after math, then we definitely have to break because I have to feed the twins and start lunch. So she eats lunch. We all have some downtime because I'm putting Benjamin down for a nap, putting the twins down for a nap, and we'll just call that quiet time. After quiet time, I would say that's probably like 2 o'clock, to just be honest. We then move to phonics and one of my son's toys and reading. So we'll do phonics and reading. This will typically take us about, I would say, no more than 30 minutes. But after we do phonics and reading, then we have a couple of things that I consider add-ons to language arts, which are writing, grammar, vocabulary, and 180 days of spelling and word study. Sometimes she needs me for this, sometimes she does not. And then the two things that we typically we can't do with the other children are social emotional learning. We haven't been writing in it, but this has been giving me great topics to discuss with her at her age level and grade level. So we're not always writing in it, but we do have this is like discussion time. And then we are going to 180 days of geography. Now we do write in this, we color in it and things of that nature. And once we are done with that, it is dinner time. And once we do dinner, while I'm cooking dinner, she's able to play and do things that interest her. And then we will do read aloud, and then it's bedtime at 8. So I hope that helps you with the daily schedule of a typical homeschooled 8-year-old. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you have a second grader, what their typical day looks like. Is my daughter's day typical to what your 8-year-old's is, or was this helpful to give you an idea of what a homeschooled kid's schedule is like? Don't forget to drink your water and repent. Bye.